Hi. Thanks for tuning in to Extraordinary People. I am your host, Queen Sylvia. On this channel, we will be interviewing ordinary people that have a lot of extra. So, stay tuned for the interviews. We hope that you will like, subscribe, and share if you find value in this content. Stay tuned for the interview. Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in to the show. I am Queen Sylvia. I have two cameras going here, so that's why I'm looking here and I'm looking there. So y'all forgive me. Anyway, this is going to be my Tea Talk series. Today I am by myself, so I will introduce this segment to you guys so you will know what to expect in the next coming weeks. This show will be airing on YouTube and Facebook, maybe Instagram once I learn how to stream to all of them at one time. But it's tea time, and this jewelry that I have on is all custom by me. Crown Waymaker jewelry. October is a very good and bad month for me. I lost my mom in October, and my dad's birthday is in October, and they're both deceased. So this month is not a really good month for me, but I am going to choose to enjoy this month and celebrate this month. Normally, it is a sad month for me, and it's still going to be sad, but I am choosing joy over sadness. My tea talks will be with other people, but today there was a friend that was supposed to be here. She lost her husband today, and I just want to do a silent moment for her in memory of her husband and for strength and endurance for her during this time. Okay, again, this segment is going to be Tea Talk with Queen Sylvia. Today's tea is gingerbread tea. And I have several tea sets, but I love this one with the rhinestones and the gold. I also have red, and then I have crystal. This is pure cane sugar. I am doing my best to stay as healthy as possible, although you can tell a sister has a little weight on her, but that's all good too, because it's all going to come off. And today we're going to talk about stress, and stress is one of the things that will help you hold on to weight. I say all the time that I'm not stressing, but my body says something totally different. I do know that I need to go and get some things checked out. October is also, for me, wellness month. So it's Welltober to me. And I am going to take the initiative to go and get some things checked out that I know that needed to be checked out. And I am going to employ all of you to do the same. If you know you have some things going on and you just are refusing to go for whatever reason, I have a reason, but it's not a good enough reason for me to at least not go and get it checked out and then figure out how I want to treat whatever it is that's going on. And for you people out there, I'm not claiming anything. I want to talk about when people say stuff out of their mouth. I do know words matter and words count. But just because I'm telling you what's going on with me does not mean I'm claiming anything. I have to first acknowledge what the problem is and then go and take care of the problem, not claiming anything. Whatever it may or may not be, at least I will have all of the information needed for me to go to the next step. So I will admit, I do not like doctors and haven't been in a minute, and I will not disclose that time, but I have not been, and bad on me. Woo! So I know that. So let me give a tea to Wellness October, and to me going and taking care of what I need to go and taking care of. But first, that I acknowledged that there is something that I need to go and take care of. And I only used a very little sugar, and that is really, really good. And then I also have this chocolate wafer, which I'm probably only going to eat that much. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and get this segment started, because if I don't start, it won't get done. I will have guests, as I stated earlier, that will be coming in, and we will have tea talk, and we're going to talk about different things. But the first we're going to talk about, because this is October and it's breast cancer awareness and domestic violence, we're going to speak on those topics in the next coming days and weeks. Let me also admit and be transparent about, I started this Extraordinary People YouTube channel in January. I think I have 26 subscribers, and I have not done a show. Transparent moment. I used to produce 16 television shows. That took a lot of work. Weekly, I produced 16 television shows. Now, it's still the same as YouTube, because now everybody has a voice that they can broadcast from and have a platform to speak on, a camera and a microphone. I don't even have a microphone in here because I'm in my studio I'm in my studio. So I don't have a microphone and all that stuff set up here. All of that is set up at my house, and I have 3 different locations in my home that I will be broadcasting from. But these, because I don't want everybody in my home, will be shot here, and a lot will have to be edited. I am going to want to go live. Some of the people that I have subscribed to, I am going to be emailing and contacting you guys to let y'all give me a follow back. I don't even know if that's appropriate to do, but I'm going to do it, because I have followed about 150, 200 people. And some of them are doing some great content, and some I've had to unsubscribe to. For those of you that don't know, I'm a pearl and diamond girl, queen girl. I love pearls and I love diamonds. I love glitz. I love glam. I love anything flashy, shiny. That's just who I am. I also know that queen has a bad connotation on YouTube, because they think that people that call themselves queens are better than, or this is what I've heard from the people coming out of their mouths, not 3-way hearing. I heard this from the shows. They think that we're earthy people. We think we're better than other people. Now, one thing that I will say that really made me say, wow, was one gentleman said, queens rule over and have nations. It's like, dang, that's the truth. Well, let me break down why I use the word queen. Queen has nothing to do with me being melanated. Nothing at all. Queen has nothing to do with the stigma that everybody has going on, because now everybody call everybody queen. And I am one of those that call other women queen as well. But queen to me is because of pageants. I used to host several pageants because I wanted to be in pageants when I was a little girl and younger, and I didn't do them. So I was living through my daughter. So I put her in pageants and I hosted pageants. I hosted pageants for the melanated people because the pageants that I put my daughter in were expensive. And then all of the things that go with that, the dress, the shoes, the bows, because she was young at that time. And then it went into fashion shows. But that is why I use Queen. I love the tiaras, the crowns. So I love that. And I have a crown series, book series that's coming out. Prayerfully in 2024. Not prayerfully. Actionably in 2024. Because I have 5 books that I must get out this 2023. So I have a lot that I have to do and that I have to come up with and that I have to accomplish. But also, I'm going to have several different channels on YouTube, Facebook, and hopefully Instagram once I learn how to figure all this stuff out. And if there's anybody out there that wants to help me and that wants to be on my team, yay, contact me. The number and everything will be in the screen. But also let me say that I jumped around from transparency. The reason it has taken me so long to produce shows is because I dread the editing part. Now, at one point, I loved editing because I got paid to edit. Now, I'm knowing that all of this stuff is going to start out by me not getting paid. I will have some sponsors that is going to be sponsoring some of the shows. But my sponsors won't be paying what I would want them to pay because I'm just getting started. Although their sponsorship will last throughout the lifetime of that channel, they still won't be getting the thousands of people and the hundreds of thousands of views that we had locally when I was airing on traditional television. And I have to learn all of these new digital technology for the editing and hopefully not have to spend a lot of money like I did back then because a lot of things were analog and I purchased a lot of overlays and lower thirds and backgrounds and my stock footage. I had a lot of that myself, but I bought a lot of that stuff. So I don't even know if all of that stuff is still relevant. And then I got to figure out the best programs now to go through. So I'm going to need a little mentorship on all of that. But get ready and get you some tea and get you a snack, a cookie, or something. We will be having some pastries. We're going to really do a traditional tea before the end of this year. But this is as traditional as we're going to get starting out. I know I've jumped around a lot, but I did want to introduce the show, the Tea Talk series. I did want to come on and say subscribe. I know you don't know what you're really subscribing to, but for those out there that know me, subscribe to the channel because you know I'm going to bring you some awesome and amazing things. So again, thank you all for tuning in to Tea Time, Tea Talk. Tea Talk with the Queen Sylvia. Thank you so much. Now to get this editing done and uploaded, that's all on me. But I at least made this. And let me just be more transparent. Today is October the 3rd. And I do want to say a shout out to my dear friend, Renee. I won't say her last name. I'll just say Renee. Thank you guys for tuning in. Come back next week for more of Tea Talk with the Queen Sylvia. This segment was brought to you by